Hey guys, it's Jsnow, another vlog for you guys. So this one is going to be covering a variety of topics, like a volunteer job I got, the cat, unfortunate news for the cat situation, and a Vrchat and World of Warcraft coming up. So let's start with the cat. So unfortunately, Morgana had to be given up because of my allergies. So I knew I was allergic to cats when I was taking it in. I mean, it wasn't like a bad allergic reaction where I had like hives or like whatever you want to call it, red bumps everywhere or excessive sneezing. But I did have some minor breathing problems. So I figured that in the long term, it's probably not going to get better, even though I am currently getting like allergy shots for stuff. But I figured that, hey, it's not going to get really any better, so we're going to have to give up the cat. So, what was it, Friday or Thursday, I gave it to my brother, who took it to a new home. And hopefully it's a good home. I mean, I don't really know who he took it to. I probably should have known who he took it to, so I just have to trust my brother on that one. But we did take the cat to the vet, and it had like a little stub, like a flesh wound on its toe, but it was pretty much healed. He needed some eye drops for his eye, which looks a little funny, and he needed, what was the very last thing? Yeah, he had like a respiratory thing where he would sneeze, but that seemed to get better because I never heard him sneeze after he took the medicine, and it was pretty funny trying to feed him the medicine. He's like shaking his head, he's like, no, 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 and you basically have to shove the thing in his mouth and like squeeze the liquid down. But I mean, it was a funny cat, very loyal cat, loved to play, to stay by your side all the time, and I'm gonna miss it. I mean, I'm not gonna miss it that much, because I guess I just wasn't really attached to it that close. But I mean, it just sucks I had to give it up. But in the future, I might get a dog. So my birthday is coming up, so maybe we'll get a dog. We're not really 100% sure, and that leads into the volunteer job, because if this volunteer job leads to anywhere, or I just keep volunteering, then I don't feel like I would have time to take care of the dog. So it might not be a great idea. I did have dogs in the past. When I lived at my dad's house, he has 2 Shih Tzus, so I took care of them. Now he has 3 Shih Tzus, which is crazy. But I do know how to take care of dogs, so it's not something foreign to me. So let's go on to now the volunteer job. So the volunteer job is at a card shop. I pretty much just spontaneously said, hey, I saw somebody sorting cards already. They're getting paid to do it, though. I was just like, hey, can I volunteer? And I was like, can't say no to free labor. So I was like, okay, good. So I just went off and just started sorting cards with the other guy. I didn't even get the guy's name, but I'll probably be seeing him today. So I'm going to head out today and do some sorting. So what we basically do is we just sort magic cards. Tons and tons of magic cards. Because, ironically, I did not know that magic cards were only worth $2 per 1,000 for bulk, which is insane. So I brought in a suitcase, like a massive suitcase, to the card shop. And I was like, oh, how much? Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Bulk is $10. I don't know why Yu-Gi-Oh! Bulk is $10 or that high, but it's $10. And I traded it in. But then the Magic Bulk, I had like 10 bricks plus 10. Yeah, it was 10 plus bricks of 1,000. So basically over 10,000 cards. And I was only able to get about 30, 40 bucks out of it. So it was absolutely insane. And then what made it worse is it wasn't sorted, of course. You know, that's what the sorter's for. That's why they pay the sorter. But the thing is, since now I'm volunteering to sort the cards, I'm sorting my own collection again. But this time in set order, which we didn't even get to finish because there's just so many cards. It took us like 5 hours just to get through to what was left. 3,000 cards are left. And then, we had to sort those by color. So we only sorted them by set. But we had huge piles. I'm just afraid of knocking over piles, man. It's just like the piles get way too big. So we had to go by set, which we finished up the 3,000 cards. Then we have to go by color. Then we have to go by rarity. And then I assume that's it. So, but color is pretty easy. But rarity is kind of a pain because some of the set symbols, it's kind of hard to tell what rarity it is. But I'm not even sure how much, sorry, my eyes. I'm not even sure how much money they make off of that. But I guess they only have to sell a few cards, and I noticed some cards. I put in some dollar cards by accident because I thought I looked through my bulk, but I'm noticing like, oh hey, I'm sorting my old crap again, and I noticed like, shouldn't I put that in there? So that kind of sucked. I also had Red Bull, which Red Bull for the first time, I mean not the first time, for like maybe the third time in my life, it just wrecked me completely. I was going like 100 miles per hour the whole day. And then eventually I just couldn't sleep. Like, I wasn't going 100 miles per hour anymore, but I just couldn't sleep. I was up the whole day. As soon as I stopped sorting cards there at 10 o'clock, I came back home and started sorting my own cards until like almost 4 o'clock in the morning. So, no more Red Bull anytime soon. Because that was insane. So, now let's go on to Vrchat and World of Warcraft. So this is, the thing with Vrchat is I don't have, and World of Warcraft at the same time, is at the moment I just don't have time to play these games. Because for Vrchat, it has me and another person who does the interviews has to be on at the same time. And a lot of the Vrchat players are from Europe, or from in different time zones. Even Spots, I think, is in a way crazy time zone. So, what do you call it? Trying to meet up with people is kind of a pain in the butt. But we'll have to see. I mean, I have to see if I can get an interview this week, because the volunteer job is it's from 2 till whenever they close, which could be 12 o'clock at midnight or 10 o'clock at night. So it's a pretty long day. But of course, as a volunteer, it's a very chill volunteer thing. I'm not going to say like a hardcore volunteer thing. So yeah, technically I can get up and leave whenever, but I'm going to stay there for a couple hours and sort. But the thing is, that takes up into my daytime. Am I going to be tired afterwards? I mean, I can't test that because I was on Red Bull, so I don't know if I'll be tired afterwards. And it just takes up a lot of time. So, in the meantime, as far as interviews, I don't know when I'll be able to post the next one. I mean, maybe I'll be able to get it tonight. Maybe I'll get it tomorrow. Who knows? I just don't really know. As far as World of Warcraft, the problem with World of Warcraft is that when it's streamed, it's gonna be crazy, man. The streams and the hype and all that, it's gonna be insane. World of Warcraft will probably pass Fortnite for the first time, and as far as viewers, so it should be a pretty crazy day. The only thing is, all I want to do is herb and mine, so I can get enough WoW tokens to pay for the year, which is definitely possible because prices are absolutely insane on the first day. And since I played the beta, I kind of know of a couple good spots where to mine and herb at. But the problem with streaming that, which I want to stream, is it's kind of boring. It's kind of like, why would you, I'm just being realistic and brutal on myself here, but it's like, why the hell would you want to watch my stream where I'm just herbing and mining all day with no PvP, because I'm not going to have PvP on, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm going to be herbing and mining all day, or do you want to watch somebody actually level up, do dungeons and whatever? I mean, I'm not really sure how that works, but I mean, hey, if people want to watch me herb and mine, cool, but I mean, I don't know how long I'll stream it. I don't know if I'll even stream it. I mean, I probably will, because I just want to be part of the hype. I mean, it's just so much, first day of expansion's pretty crazy. So, I mean, I need to get that stupid intro quest done. It's a pretty long intro quest, and then once that's done, I just go ham on the herb and mining, man. It's just absolutely crazy. So, that should be interesting. But otherwise, I mean, as far as YouTube goes, depending on if this volunteer job becomes an actual job, I kind of feel like I'm slowly giving up on YouTube and Twitch, because I haven't been streaming. I barely been posting YouTube videos, even though I got repartnered. Not to mention YouTube is like effing everybody in the butt, because it's like, because of all these copyright things and the PC crowd, and that this has to be friendly and social justice warriors. So, as far as my content, I'm kind of limited. Like, Vrchat is definitely stretching it, especially some of the more, adult videos. But we'll have to see what happens. And as far as streaming, I mean, my dream was to be a full-time streamer, but it looks like that's pretty much not happening since it's been 7 years. But you never know. This could be my year, even though the year's almost up. But you never know what could happen. But I'm not going to make it a priority at the moment. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Don't want this video to be forever. And hope you guys, are enjoying the little amount of videos I'm putting out. And I shall see you guys next time.